welcome back to another podcast. We're back for podcast number 3. We appreciate you guys for the support on the short clips we've been posting, and also on the podcast itself. For today's podcast, we have a special guest, Chico Chan.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself. Hello, hello,
Yay.
hello.
Hi, I'm Chico. I'm friends of you guys who met in at Sophia University.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's me. And what should I introduce? That's
So,
like
yeah, like tell
the
me,
document.
tell us, where you live. You go to Sophia University, obviously. Like, give us your social
Yeah,
security
obviously.
number.
Right. I'm born and raised in Japan,
Mm-hmm.
and now um, I go to Sophia, obviously, and my major is nursing. And my hometown is Miyagi Prefecture. It's northern part of Japan. It's far away from Tokyo. And also, why Sophia? Um, Actually, it's kind of long story, but in short, it's nearly love at first sight. That reason why I choose Sophia. Like when I have to search about the college, to get in when I was 15. I have no idea about the college, so I just asked my mom which college should I search on the internet. And then my mom just said, "How about just search on the famous one like Sophia?" And then I search it, and then it's like thunder. Oh, I decide which college I go.
Okay, that's
That
pretty
is
cool.
why I choose Sophia.
Heck yeah. And
and and how would you say like your experience studying at Sophia was and is still, I guess?
Yeah, other than nursing study, I always wanted to study English, and then I wanted to meet people who have different background or who speak different languages. And then I met you guys, and then also I make many international friends or many Japanese friends who have so different background. And also, I have a chance to go to study abroad, like using the program of Sophia University. So for now, there's a many chances that I study what I wanted.
heck yeah.
It's pretty
Nice. And
cool.
like another question I had was kind of, so you're on a different campus, right?
Yeah.
So how are like how would you compare the two different campuses?
I go to Mejiro campus for studying about nursing, and
Mhm.
that campus has only two buildings. And then all the facility for studying nursing, it looks like a literally hospital. And and I practice nursing skills or something. If compared to that campus, like Major campus, Yotsuya campus is literally different. Like it's like a college. There's a many students who have
Mhm.
studying completely different stuff. That is also fun to meet people and then also saw people. Yeah, but I like both campus. It's different, but the different part is
Mhm.
good.
So you don't prefer one over the other. You like them both.
I like both, but I guess I much more prefer Yotsuya
Mm.
because I can meet many people, including you guys, when you guys are
Mhm.
in Japan.
Yeah.
What train line is the Meijiro campus off of?
I guess Seibu Ikebukuro. I use Seibu
Mm.
Ikebukuro. Like the train is to go for the Harry Potter studio in Japan. Do you know the
Mm.
Toshimaen Eki?
Never
I
heard of that before.
Yeah, there is a Harry Potter studio
In
for
Asakasa?
like all
Asakusa?
not at Sakusa. It's
That's the only one I know.
like oh really? There is a big exhibition facility for Harry Potter, and then I always ride a train with like there's on the picture of Harry Potter. Always. I
Oh
didn't go
wow.
to the I didn't head to that studio, but always I riding on the Harry Potter and Ron Weasley Hermione train to go to
Oh,
school.
That's pretty cool. So
yeah.
Yeah.
the so to compare the Meijiro campus and the Yotsuya campus. So you said Meijiro campus is two buildings. Well, the Yotsuya
Yeah.
campus,
Just
which
to
I
feel
guess is the main campus, we had 12 buildings and
it.
we
Yeah,
had
yeah. Yeah.
like
There's
basically everybody there.
yeah.
And we used to meet every Wednesday because that's the only day you had classes on the Yotsuya campus.
Yeah.
Right. That's crazy. Two buildings compared
Yeah.
to 12. And we still felt like we
Yeah.
had way too many students.
Yeah.
'Cause there is
Like
so many
there's
students.
more.
Yeah.
So, since you mentioned that you want to meet and have met many foreigners with different backgrounds, what would you say is the best way to do such a thing
Oh,
for a
like
full-time student?
meeting the like a friends with foreigners.
Yeah.
I guess one of the choices is Hello Talk. That is the reason. The first of all, that app is the reason I met you guys actually.
Yeah.
Do you wanna tell the
Mustafa.
Okay.
Uh,
You want to explain? Do you want me to
uh,
explain?
Mustafa, please.
Okay. So Hello Talk is a language exchange type of app where you connect with other people and
Mhm.
just talk with them in whatever language they are proficient in. And so when I was in Japan, I thought I was trying to get better at texting in Japanese because texting in Japanese was really hard for me. And so I was like, let me download Hello Talk for one, practice texting in Japanese, and then on top of that, actually practice using my Japanese because I wasn't taking classes. And so I went on there, I put some information about myself, and I would just message people every now and then. And then Chico messages me saying, "Oh, do you go to Sophia University?" I go to Sophia University. I'm like, "Yeah, I do. That's cool." And then we talked for a little bit, and then we were like, "Why do we hang out?" I'm like, "Yeah, for sure. That'd be cool." And so we
Yeah.
hung out. It was Wednesday in early or mid May, maybe late April, actually.
Yeah, late May.
It was like 1 or 2 months into our trip.
Mm,
Um, and we decided we just hung out, and I brought Nick and Alex as well, and she brought some of
yeah.
her friends as well, and we all just
Yeah.
hung out, and it was like a big group of us, bunch of international students and Japanese students, and we were just hanging
Mhm.
out and talking and you know getting to know each other, and then that kind of became like a routine. Every Wednesday we'd go hang out. I didn't even have classes
You
on
just
Wednesday,
come
so I
just come
just
to hang
I'd be bored and I
Yeah.
just pull up. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Let's go hang out with Chico and everybody today. So I would go. Nick and Alex would be finishing up their Wednesday classes, and they'd come hang out with us. Um, and I think we used to also have soccer sometimes on Wednesdays with one of the circles.
Wednesdays.
I know the
Yeah,
other one was
maybe.
Tuesday, Saturday, but I just remember sometimes we do stuff. I can't remember if it was soccer or not, but that was our
No.
little Wednesday meetup. So it was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. That's how we met. Um,
Yeah.
Hello Talk, yeah.
For Hello Talk. Yeah.
But just
Like
beware of
when I
stranger
found
dangers.
Mustafa, like, oh my god, like Sophia, international student, I have to talk to him. And
Mhm.
I just text you.
It's a little awkward.
Yeah.
I was like not trying to be scared of my stranger danger radar was off basically the entirety of my trip, but also it was also like I still got to be a little bit careful. I think you
Yeah,
I
felt
mean, it
like
was
this.
on campus, so
Yeah, I think you also felt the
yeah,
same.
yeah, like always my mom said be careful with the online person. So like when I found it, wait, he's like go to the Sophia University. It's so trustable. So is it okay to meet him? And then my mom said, "Oh, Sophia guy? Oh, that's trustable. Go and talk to him."
that's funny.
Your mom knows what's
Yeah,
up.
I know.
Your mom knows what's up.
It's so funny. My mom started everything. Yeah, that is the one way to find the friends, the foreigners.
Mm.
And other way is going to cafe for speaking English, like a English
Mm.
only cafe or Mickey House in Takada no Baba. I sometimes do that, but
Oh.
I guess I just talk to them and go back home. I didn't make any friends or change the Instagram account or something.
Mhm.
Or another way is just find international student at the college, like a campus, and then just talk to them.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Like
mean, I
when I
think,
was a
yeah, like on
freshman, yeah.
campus.
Yeah, on campus is like a really safe way, and then I know I can understand the guy is what kind of person, like how they talk or act. So it's kind of safe way and then easy way to find
Mhm.
friends. Yeah.
I also think, as an international student, I would be very happy if Japanese locals would come up and
Mm,
like talk to me and like, oh hey, like where are you from, da da
yeah.
da, and then try to make friends with me because
Mhm.
I think that adds to the experience for us and for the Japanese person. Because one, regardless, it's an exchange of conversation between the two, so it's already like that's already pretty cool. And on top of that,
Mhm.
could make new friends. For example, how we met and we became friends, and look at us now, we're filming a
Mhm.
podcast together, so that's pretty cool. Um,
Yeah.
But besides that, just it adds to the experience of like, oh, cool. Like I got to meet a Japanese person and had a conversation with them today, and maybe we become friends. Maybe we don't. Maybe it was just practice for English for them, or like Japanese practice for me. But I think international students more should also try to go talk to Japanese people as much as Japanese people should try to not be scared to go up to an international student and talk to them, especially if it is on campus at a school like Sophia University where there's a lot of international students and a lot of Japanese students who do speak English. Yeah.
I think so too.
When I was at Sophia, I don't remember there was like an English club, but I know the volunteer club was a thing. But at my university here, we have a Japanese club. We don't have an English club just because like, English is the predominant
Right.
language spoken on campus. But I feel like the volunteer club was much more beneficial to me than the Japanese club at my school is for the Japanese here because like the variety of person is super different. Um, I feel like people are more willing to help in the volunteer club than in my school because
Mm.
I don't know that I went to one meeting for the Japanese club coming back from Sofia and I was like, nah, this ain't for me, yo. It was mostly like like the sketchy people that you think of, like the stereotypical people, and they
Yeah.
were just making me like everybody was making me mad uncomfortable. And other than that, I found like a volunteer opportunity at my campus, and that was super beneficial. Like I met some great people through there, and we were able to do that exchange, like that you were talking about, the language exchange from English to Japanese and Japanese to English. So I'd say like no matter where you are, volunteer, just volunteer, do things like that. Go volunteer.
Mm.
Very helpful.
Yeah, going off of
Yeah, I guess.
go ahead.
Yeah, I guess that is also the beneficial way. Like when I was a freshman, I go to the volunteer at the international student class as a Japanese native speaker. That is also a great opportunity to meet the international
Mhm.
student also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. To go off of what you said, Nick. Yeah, the volunteer club. My volunteer like straight up gave me like a whole list of like kanji to practice, and like she after like a month she quizzed me on like 50 to 100 of them, and I was like like writing them
Oh
down
my
for.
gosh.
So I think you guys remember Misaki had the
I'm,
whole list for me. It was crazy. I would have it in my
oh.
small like notebook, and I would rewrite all of
Mhm.
them. And there were some of them like I didn't really practice kanji before going to Japan, but she gave me some really hard ones, but they're like important, like um yakyu and byoin and
Oh,
butaniku
oh,
because I
that's
can't eat
difficult.
pork, so all of those like I would like
Mhm.
easily learn those. But I picked them up pretty fast, and then I just stopped study. I gotta get back into it, man. Okay, so I have a question for you. Go.
Okay.
So why did you decide to learn English?
Actually, I guess when I was 12, like when I get into the junior high school, the English class was start. That
Mm,
is the moment like I decide or I forced to study English. But at first, like I really, really bad at English. And uh, once I have no idea how what I should write on the test, so I didn't write any English. Instead I wrote down a drawing to answer it, and then
mm.
I called the teacher and what are you doing at this? Or I once I retest 5 times because I really bad at English. So my mom took me to English claim school. Like it's
Oh.
for focusing on communication. There, I realized, oh, English is language, and then the most important part is tell what I wanted to tell. So that is the moment I realized English is one tool to communicate, and then I became like it, like I just to express myself. That is the moment I became like English, and then I decided to learn more English, and then I keep studying of
Mm.
like 8 years.
Dang.
Your English is
How
really
does
good.
how does like how does learning English in Japan work? So like you said you started
Yeah, like
in
yeah, junior high. The Japanese English education is much more not focusing on the communication. It's focusing on tests or like a
mm,
grammar, reading, writing. So I feel like many of my friends is really good at English grammar, or if they took the test, the score is really good. But the
mm,
many of my friends don't know how to use it, like to communicate. They
mm,
don't know. Like many of my friends have no idea how to start, like say in English,
Mhm.
which the grammar I choose or
mm.
something. So yeah, Japanese English education is not useful to communicate.
Interesting.
Very
What
much.
would you
Personally,
say
hmm?
what would you say is like mm, the most beneficial in terms of learning English that you've like a
Hmm?
like some sort of practice or anything you've used that has helped you a lot?
Oh, I use the book Buntan. It's uh the word book, like
Mhm,
I forgot the word. It's a word book with the sentences, and then there is the audio that keep
mhm.
reading all the sentences, and I keep listening, and then do the shadowing, and then after
Cool.
that I can read all of the sentences with the audio. That makes me how to speak, which speed I should pick up, or what's the rhythm, or how to pronounce it. That makes me like able to speak English like at first. After that, I
Mm,
have to practice communication. But at the very beginning, that is the way really beneficial way to
mm.
like keep up with the English.
So shadowing, that's yeah.
Yes,
That's good.
shadowing.
Textbooks go a long way.
Yeah, shadowing, like listening, shadowing, and then practice.
Mm.
Yeah.
So if you all want to learn English, listen from Chico. Good advice right here.
Yeah.
Take notes. Yep.
All right, so
Yeah, like communicating with you guys is really good practice
oh
for
yeah,
now. Like for me,
it was the same.
Mhm.
I felt the same when we were speaking Japanese anytime we met.
right?
So
Yeah, but mostly we speak in English. Like for you guys, it's not a practice in Japanese with me, right?
no, I it's also practice for me in English because my English is not that good either.
You
Yeah.
had to say that. You're native.
No, I'm not native. I wasn't born here.
But
I
you're
don't
like
even have a native
real.
language anymore. My native language is broken. My English is broken. My Japanese isn't even
Wow.
anywhere near. My English is below
I
broken.
And Japanese too. It's not like
You are not.
I'm really bad at Japanese. I
She
keep
says she's
saying
bad at
yaba yaba.
Japanese. She says she's bad at
Yaba.
Japanese, and
Yawa
then
yawa.
as soon as
Yaba
you,
yaba.
Yaba
first time we
yaba.
heard her talk, dude, it went just straight like Eminem level, like
Rap
talking,
god.
bro. She was the yap god, bro. Yap god in Japanese. It was like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? She's not supposed to be good at Japanese.
No,
It
no, no.
was.
I just keep saying yaba yaba. Oh my god, oh my god. Or something. It's not a Japanese. I just
She's
like
excited to
talk
talk.
with that. Yeah.
Kind of nice though. So you said you're
Mm.
from Miyagi Prefecture.
Yeah.
Give us like your say like hidden gem, like your favorite spot in Miyagi Prefecture. Like you gotta like anyone who visits Japan, like hey, come to Miyagi, come to this spot.
Yeah, I want to know.
Oh. Um. Oh. I forgot the name, but Miyagi have the most lowest mountain in Japan.
Lawless.
It's
Most.
like not highest, most
Oh,
lowest
lowest like
mountain.
lowest point. Valley.
Mm.
Yeah, like it's a mountain. It's registered as a mountain, but it's actually just like a hill or something. And then the height is 3 meter.
3 meter.
But it's mountain. Yeah, it's pretty easy to climb it. I just step
Dude.
on a few steps, and then oh my god,
Um,
oh
uh,
my god.
I got it. Mount
Yeah,
Hioriyama
yeah, that one, Hioriyama.
That's not a mountain.
is 3 meters tall.
it's a
That's
it's a
It's
crazy.
little
approximately 10 feet tall for the Americans.
it's a little stump, bro. It's you just little.
Difficult.
It's a hop, skip,
Is
and
it?
a jump away.
It's,
It's
I mean,
Hioriyama.
hidden gem, right?
A hidden
Hidden
gem.
gem.
Yeah, it's a
Have you?
hidden gem, and
Do you
then
go to it
there's
often?
a
Like, do you go to it all the time?
not off,
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
but
Like,
it's really near from my dad's house, like
okay.
my
Mm.
grandma's house, like 10 minutes or 20 minutes
Mhm.
away. So it's like a hidden gem for my dad, actually.
Okay. I can.
That's
I
like
can.
a.
Yeah.
What?
You can go, Mr. Mustafa.
I was. I can. I picture just like a flat land and then just like a little like. Boop.
Little stump.
Just a little hill, like tiny bump. Sorry. Go ahead, Nick. Mr.
So
Nick.
for your dad, is it like a place of like oinori because it's so special? Like you go over to it and you go like, "Thank you,
Yeah,
small
yeah.
mountain, for being."
Yeah.
I would do that every day if it was close to
Yeah.
me. That's a special thing.
Yeah. It was a fun to climb it. It's pretty fast.
I think it's a good practice if you guys want to hike Mount Fuji. You got to start there
Yeah.
first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where
It's
you
a humble
start.
beginning.
That's like baby training right there.
Yeah.
Facts. All right. I have.
I have a question, Chico.
Yeah.
If you could travel to any country in the world, where would you go to and why?
Um, I want to go UK for London
Mm.
of whole
That's a good
time
choice.
because I have a little sister. Her name is Yaya. I love my sister, and then my sister loves Peter Pan of all time. So like I know she always watching the Peter Pan movie, reading a book whole time, and then listening to the music of Peter Pan. So I wanted to take her to the Big Ben, like the clock
Mm.
tower, and then I want to show her that is the Peter when Peter Pan was flying to.
That was
It
so cute.
just that is the reason. That is the whole reason that I went to the UK.
That's pretty cool. That's a good reason, I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, and give us a
How old
little.
is how old is your or sorry.
No, no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
You guys are how many years apart,
5
Chico?
years apart.
5 years apart.
She's a freshman of high school right now.
Mm. Nice. Do you guys, I know we talked about this when I was visiting, but like you
Mhm.
guys are more similar, right? Like,
Mhm.
because I know I was talking about like Kokoro and her sister and how they're like really different, but you guys are like similar?
Um, yeah, it's kind of similar, but actually completely opposite. But
Mm,
the opposite part is really good match. Like
mm,
she's really realistic, and then she is much more like one-chan more than me.
mm.
So she is so しっかり者.
Karima,
Yeah,
we're gonna have to
and
put these
then
words down here, just like a little.
しっかり者.
Alex, you got it.
Yeah, and like,
And
and then also she's introvert. Is that a right word?
mm, mhm.
Introvert, and then I'm opposite, I guess. Yeah, that is a really good match. I will take her
Mm.
anywhere, like everywhere. And
So like
then she, yeah,
you guys get along because you're opposites, you're saying? Like,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah, completely opposite. And then I really love her. She's
Mm.
Uh,
so made for me.
it's like you guys are sisters or something. That's so cute.
Yeah, like a sister.
So recently, you also
Mhm.
went to Canada,
Yeah,
right? Okay,
yeah,
tell us a little bit about that. So you studied abroad, right? In Canada, or was it kind of like
yeah,
it was a study abroad? Okay.
yeah, kind of like Montreal. I went to Montreal. There's a many things I want to tell, but at first I wanna tell you guys really good memories. Like I planning to go Toronto or Ottawa with my friends. That is a really good memory. That is so wonderful to go abroad. But there's also hard experience for me. Like I moved out from my host family 5 days before I live in Canada.
Mm.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You already know the episode.
Yeah, I do. But you might have to say it again.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
like run away. Yeah, I moved out the homestays, like family, because like at the very first week, I got a bug bite each week, and it was really itchy, and I'm scared what is going on with me. And it turns out it might be bed bug. Like it's not any evidence that I saw or something or something I catch or something, but it might be a bed bug. And then um, I saw the cockroaches crawling on my breakfast, and then I know there's a many
that's crazy.
cockroaches. Yeah, but actually I ate the breakfast.
Oh, what?
Oh my gosh, that's
Oh.
Like
crazy.
I
Uh-uh.
I saw
Muri,
the
muri, muri,
cockroaches
muri.
crowding. But I I know that my host mother prepared that for me, and then I guess she's no idea the cockroach was crowding on it. So oh my god, there's I oh my god, I have to eat it. So I ate it.
Hell
No.
no.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, and
hell
then
no.
yeah, and then last week, when I went to school, my friends told me, "Wait, what is that hole on your like arm?" And then when I saw my clothes, there's a big hole like this. And
Oh.
then I thought, "Wait, it's a bug, like bug eaten, like or something." So I called. I text to the company, the
Mhm.
homestay agency, and then maybe something in my clothes. And then I send a picture, and then they say, "Oh my God, that is. I guess that is a not bug. Actually, it's a mouse." Yeah.
Dude, it's like
I
a
would.
Oh
I still
Doberman.
don't.
It's getting worse and
I.
worse.
This is crazy.
It's a
yeah.
zoo, bro.
Yeah.
I still don't
That is
understand how you went. How did you stay there for that
How
long?
did you
Like,
eat the
I would,
food with
if
the
I
yeah.
saw that the
cockroaches in it?
first day.
Yeah, like 3 weeks. I lived that place for three
Oh
weeks,
my
and then last week I found that hole, and then like mentally, oh my god, that is the oh my, I couldn't stand anymore. So
Mhm.
I called the homestay agency who like and then tell him, please, like I wanted to move to different places, like if it's possible today. And then I'm start crying. I can't stand anymore.
Oh
And
my
yeah,
god.
Oh my god.
yeah. And
Man.
then the agency arranged the new like homestay family just few hours. Oh my god, like they found new family just few hours. And
Oh, you
I
should have done that
moved.
earlier.
Yeah, I know, but like on the social media, I saw that it took like 2 weeks if I move to different
Oh.
places, and then that was the last week. So I thought it's impossible. And then if the homestay agency tell what's happened or how I feel to homestay, like host family, I
Mhm.
have no idea what's gonna like they tell to me or something. So like I was really scared. So yeah, like
Yeah.
hopefully, yeah, fortunately, I moved out from that house 5 days before I left Canada. Yeah,
That's
That's crazy.
insane.
yeah, like at first I thought it's cultural difference or something. Like I thought, oh, like maybe it's like cultural stuff. Like there's a bed bug,
Uh,
cockroaches, mouse. Oh, it's
Nah.
culture. But actually, it's different. Yeah, I should notice like much more earlier. Yeah, but I got many great friends out there. So one of my friends said if there's no place to stay, if I you move out, like come to my house, I can stay for a few days. One friends told me that, and another friend said if you move out to different homestay, family, I can drive for you and then carry your old stuff. I
Mhm.
got really good friends
That's
out
so
there.
nice.
I
That's so
Yeah,
really
nice.
love
that's really
them.
nice.
That's
Yeah,
like what
it's
Nick and
really,
Alex
really.
did to me. They took me to the airport and took all my
Oh,
suitcases. And then Alex
oh,
literally took my suitcase
Oh
back
man.
to the dorm with a broken wheel. Um,
That was
oh,
because
yeah, that was a long
I ended up going
day.
back to Tokyo. I went to Taiwan and then I was supposed to leave to the U.S. But I ended up going back to Tokyo, so I didn't need like a big suitcase. I only needed my small one.
oh.
So
I
that's really
I
nice of them
didn't
that they
know
do
that
that.
you came back to Japan.
I bro, we met. What are you talking about?
Like,
What are you talking
like,
about? Bro,
to got
we literally hung out. What are you talking about?
yeah, but I didn't.
Wait,
Oh,
do you wanna cause like you surprised her, right? At the
yeah, at the
Okay,
bowling.
okay. So
yeah.
technically, nobody knew that I was coming back except Alex and Nick because they were there at the airport with me.
Do you wanna just say the entire story, like from the airport too? Cause like
Yeah. So July 31st was my move out day of the dorm, and it was also my flight from Tokyo to Taiwan. And so we went. We all said our goodbyes. We had a great walkout. We had like okay, it was only like 1% of the dorm, but we had like a big amount of people come out. We had a decent amount of even
we'll put the picture on the
yeah,
screen.
even the security guards were like, "Wow, so many people are like saying goodbye." It was pretty nice. It was I we miss everybody there. We went to the airport. We're chilling. Time to like check in my bag and everything. I go and they're like, so do you have a ticket? Like, you have a flight out of Taiwan? I'm like, no, I don't. I was gonna buy it, and then I was gonna fly to the U.S. They're like, sorry, we can't. You have to have a ticket before you can enter. And I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't know that. I'll be like, okay, BRB. At the time, I didn't have the money to fly to
Oh
buy
my
like
god.
a plane ticket directly to the U.S. So I was like, shoot, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I was like, I don't want to ask anybody for money. I don't want to like call my dad, nothing. So I was like, okay, you know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna buy a quick flight ticket from Taiwan back to Tokyo. And so I did that, went back, security's like, okay, that's cool. And so nobody knew except Alex and Nick. They were like, I mean, you guys saw how stressed I was. I was like, shit, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta figure out
Yeah.
where I'm gonna stay, gotta figure out hotels, da da da. It was just an extra like 2 weeks of expenses. And at the time I didn't have that, but it was okay. I managed. And so went to Taiwan for 10 days, came back, and then I was like, you know what? Nobody knows that I'm back. And I was like, I told everybody, I'm gonna see you soon. I'm gonna see you soon. Like, And so we decided to scare just surprise some people. And Chico was one of them. We planned a whole like bowling day, right? And
Yeah.
Kyoto Bowl.
yeah, we went to
Yeah.
Kyoto Bowl, and it's right outside the station. We went to bowling. They're all just waiting there. I pull up and I just get to the top of the stairs, and they're just all standing there. And Chico had her back to the stairs, so I walk up. I
Yeah.
stand right next to her. I turn around and I look down the
Yeah.
stairs, and I'm just standing there for a good second, just like pretending I'm just vibing there. And I noticed Chico from she was like to the right of me. I noticed her like she's just like turning around, like who is this guy? Like, is there somebody? Why is there this guy standing right here? And so like for a
Like
good
I thought you're a stranger.
and I'm just like standing mad close. I'm just like right at the edge of the stairs, just like next to you guys while you guys were talking. Um, and then yeah, I was just like, oh hey, what's up, guys? And then it was pretty fun after that. I think Kokoro knew at the
Yeah.
time because I surprised her a few days before.
Uh,
Mm.
mm. I guess I am the only one that I didn't know you're in Japan at that moment.
At that moment, yeah. Even Manami, your
Did
friend,
Yeah.
she didn't know,
Yeah.
but then she saw me come up the stairs. But I was just like, I was like,
Oh, really?
did
Oh.
Mylin was there too, right?
yeah.
Did she know?
Well, she don't
Pretty
she don't
sure.
fuck with me, so like no. no,
Yo.
no, I don't. She didn't know, but then she found out, and we had a good time bowling. It was
Yeah.
me, you, Mylin, Chico, Manami, Kokoro, Mylin's friend, and Jacob.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. So it was fun. It was fun. It was good to see
yeah.
everybody once again. I got to say goodbye a second time. It felt a little awkward. I don't like saying goodbye and then like, oh hey, I'm back again. And goodbye. It was weird. I don't like
He was
that.
back.
Yeah.
Goodbye
You
again.
left.
Explain the
You
situation.
we
It
gave
was
you like
so
the
funny.
craziest goodbye, and then you just come back to
Yeah.
the.
I had the
Uh,
craziest walkout, and then 10 days later, I'm like, hey guys. Even so, the security guard, his name is Nambasan, at the dormitory. Even like when I went back to the dorm to hang out with everybody, and he walks into like the lounge to make sure everybody's doing okay, and he's like, "Eh, Mustafa, eh?" I was like, "Oh, what's up, man?" Yo. Him and I have a good connection. He would always sign me off to go to the gym at like 11 p.m. because that's when I would go. Like right as we're
oh my
closing,
gosh.
I'd be the last person to go. So
It's
yeah,
so funny.
Jodan.
I
So
thought you were a ghost
I'm a ghost.
when I saw you.
Speaking of bowling alleys, 日本全国の中で一番好きなボーリング場はどこみんなに質問 Where?
Bowling?
Yeah, where's your favorite bowling alley in all of Japan? This is for everybody.
Ooh.
Because I don't
Tokyo
like
Dome
Kyoto
bowling.
Bowl. Kyoto Bowl
Yes,
Tokyo
I
Dome.
like Kyoto.
Fuck
Kyoto, really?
Tokyo
Yeah.
Dome. Tokyo Dome.
Tokyo Dome is
Tokyo.
better.
Tokyo Dome. I like Tokyo Dome. We had some good memories there because like we did the Yukata Day bowling there. We
Oh,
did. We went there
We
bowling a
went there
few
a
times.
lot.
We went there with Wakana Tachi,
Hmm
oh,
And you
and Zach.
Mhm.
Yeah. 3 times with
But
Zach, actually.
Kyoto Bowl is where it all started. We also saw
Yeah.
a bunch of Japanese YouTubers. Oh, let me find their name.
Oh yeah.
The
yeah,
first-
I remember
The
that.
first time we
yeah.
went,
Mm.
first time we went to Kyoto Bowl and like bowling in general, we were like, oh, let's go bowling. No, I can't remember if it was either way.
No, it was like one of the first couple of times, though.
Their name is Eastport Tribe. They got right now
Eastport
1.5
Tribe.
million, and the day they were filming
That's
their
Whoa.
bowling
crazy.
video at Kyoto Bowl, we were there, and I had like I walked up to them like, hey, you guys are filming? Like, what is this? What's the channel? They
Uh-huh.
showed me the channel and everything. Oh, that's so cool. But it was pretty cool. I think it was a pretty cool experience to like run into them as while we were bowling for the first. So that was
Yeah, that
pretty
was a
cool.
cool.
That's why I like Kyoto Bowl. But yeah, no, like as a bowling
Mm.
experience in general, Tokyo Bowl was crazy. I think we all had our best scores at Tokyo Dome.
Oh, I didn't go to the Tokyo Dome bowling with Alex. There is only Nick
Mm.
and Mustafa.
Oh yeah, because he was studying for
Okay.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what a nerd.
Wait, why didn't I
What
study
really?
for my Japanese exam? We're in the same
Was I?
class.
There's no.
Yeah,
I was. I
you
do.
were
There's no
studying.
way.
Yeah, you were with Mylin. You're studying for the because
Oh. Okay.
you
Okay.
had
Okay.
already planned like to hang out with Mylin to like study,
Mm.
Yeah.
and so we were like, oh, we're gonna go this day. You're like, oh wait, and you're not the type of friend to
Mm.
ditch, right, Alex?
Yeah. For
Jap-
real.
Japanese side eye.
It was the last day that we all hang out, like we could all hang out together.
I mean, when I went to Japan this time around, we did go to round one in
Yeah.
Ikebukuro, and they
Yeah.
had a bowling
It was
alley
pretty
there.
fun.
But Tokyo Dome is still the best, I think.
Yeah.
True.
Except at the round one, they have like this thing where all the lights go off and this like cool like because they have like these
Yeah.
like LED like I don't know like panels, and it's like hyping you up to throw a strike, right? And you have to wait for it to count down from three, and it's like three, two, one, and
Oh
you like
snap!
everyone there has to throw it. That was
Wait, that's
cool.
pretty cool actually.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was really cool. I never experienced that one.
Yeah.
We never did round one, did we? We went one time, and the one time we were in Odaiba, we were gonna do it, but
It
we were
was
like, it was late. The timing was just.
yeah.
Round one is one of those things you have to do like, basically like overnight. Just do it for like a lot of, spend your whole day there basically, like good 6, 7, 8
Mhm.
hours. Because there's so much stuff to do in round one, but definitely recommend to everybody to do it. Next time we go, we will definitely do it, and we will
Yeah.
film and show
I
you
want to do
guys.
it. Yeah.
I definitely recommend you guys for go to Spotcha.
Oh yeah,
You guys know Spotcha?
yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like round one, but it's like sports only,
What? That's
No,
cool.
right?
everything. Like just enter that sports area. You guys can do sports, like any sports, and then also there's a game center. Everything was free if you guys
Ooh.
enter it.
Oh.
Yeah, and then there's the karaoke, little boring, like not boring, bowling.
Mhm.
Like everything is there. It was so fun.
It's
Dang.
like round one.
Yeah, round one, just enter it. Everything is free or something. Yeah,
That's pretty
Mm.
cool. Well, you
yeah.
guys heard it here first. Japanese local recommends Spotcha, so make sure you do go. Um,
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. It looks mad tough.
the light from the monitor just went out.
Yeah, they got everything. It's at round one though.
I think it's
It says Spocha. It's on the round one website.
Yeah, it's some of the round one has a spotja.
Mm.
Like spotja is inside of round one.
oh, you
Yeah.
remember when
Oh,
we went to
okay. Okay.
Ikebukuro and we saw the round one? I think that one had a Spotcha and we were supposed to go to it, but then we never made time.
Hmm.
The one time we went to
Are you
Sunshine
sure?
Might
City,
be, might
Yeah.
be.
Is
dude,
that where the One Piece store that we went to? Is
Mm.
that?
there was a One Piece store
Mm.
everywhere. There was a One Piece store in Odaiba. There was a One Piece store in Sunshine
There's a
City.
One Piece store in Ikebukuro as well, and that's the
Mm.
Sunshine Mall is.
Yeah, where the
Okay.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Center was.
Oh, yeah.
That is honestly not as cool as I thought.
The
At
Sunshine.
Pokemon Center.
Oh,
Dude,
Dude, it looks way cooler.
really?
I think the New York one is cooler.
I saw one in
honestly.
Taiwan and it was pretty sick. It had a big ass like Dragonite.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
I think I heard the Kyoto one is good, or is it Kyoto or
Oh.
Osaka? What are the other? The Pokemon Center there is good. But yeah,
Mm.
your
I thought
Pokemon.
Sunshine one is really good. Like I saw you guys like when you guys go there, like there's a post of oh go to the Sunshine City or something, and then I thought oh you guys are really enjoyed it.
We had fun. Yeah,
I mean, it was
Really
fun
good
because we were.
smoothies.
Yeah.
yeah. Those you
Oh
the
yeah.
watermelon
Just
smoothie.
I
watermelon.
remember. Yeah.
I actually ended up going a second time because I was reading with two Filipino friends who live in Japan, and I met with one of them at the Sunshine Mall. we saw there was like a live concert in the mall,
Really?
and we went out and got some really, bro. That Filipino food was really tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. This it was tough. Hell, it was pretty good. Um,
Oh, I want to try it.
yeah, and so any places we could go, like you can honestly never get bored. There's stuff for everybody.
Mhm.
Anybody who goes, you can find something for yourself, which is what's nice about it. It's a you'll find your people and your things to do.
Yeah.
Wait, we missed the quote unquote best Pokemon Center. It's in Nihonbashi. We missed it. We didn't go there.
Did we even
We
ever
didn't.
go to Nihonbashi?
Yeah, passed it.
We never went to Nihonbashi. All right,
Yeah,
that's
we
it.
passed that station a bunch.
We got to go back then. That's it. Booking my flights right now.
We gotta when we go back, we gotta do all the things that we didn't do. So yeah.
So what we did wrong was we started planning, like actually planning what we're gonna do really late, and so the entirety of the end of June and basically the whole month of July, we had so much stuff planned, and we got them done. But
Mhm.
May, beginning of June, May, and like
We're
April,
just we're
we were
just
just
like
like
living.
freelancing it,
We're
yeah.
just yeah.
But it was fun. It was
Free-
fun. That's part of the experience. We did a bunch of
yeah.
stuff that we didn't expect. We played pickleball with a bunch of salarymen and women.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's
Like
better to just
Applicable.
like just go with the flow, you know?
yeah, 100%.
And that's what we were doing. So
Like meeting Chico on a random Wednesday
Yeah.
afternoon. Literally
Yeah.
12 p.m. I'm like I pull up to the station 12 p.m. We go sit at that little table right where the intersection is. You go down to
yeah.
the first or the second table always, and she's sitting in the corner by herself, empty table.
Yeah.
I pull up. Later on, Alex and Nick comes. She brings her friends. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. We always ended up meeting other
I
people
miss it.
too. That was crazy.
Yeah, I was always happy that when I saw you coming to
That's
me
really
from
sweet.
the gate.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God, we're still talking.
Finally, she's always sitting down, like taking notes. Nursing students, bro, they're always busy, man.
I know.
Always studying.
I
Yeah,
know.
I'm proud. I studying for the test. Like always Thursday have a exam, like every week. So
Dang.
I have to like yeah, study for that test. Oh, do you guys remember once I said I studying for pregnancy test? It
Mm.
was for the test about the pregnant women. So I studied for pregnancy.
That is very misleading.
She's studying to see which like she's got to memorize which lines mean pregnant, which lines mean not pregnant. That's
It
crazy.
was, oh yeah, that was a biggest mistake I I did in English.
No, you definitely had other mistakes too. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So yeah, all right. We have like
Actually,
one or two.
recently I've been learning some Igaku Senmon Yogo on accident
Yeah.
because I'm watching
Oh,
anime called Hataraku Saibo, and
right.
and it's got like what is it, Hakekyu and Sekikyu,
Mm,
and all that
yeah.
stuff. And that
Dang.
I cannot get when they do this like thing that introduce a new organ. There's like a box in the bottom, and it's like a setsume of the organ.
Mm.
And it's like that's too difficult, but everything else it's really interesting. Like I
Oh,
don't know.
about
gotta
about
watch it.
Hatarak Saibo, the live action was released recently in Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
Live action. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's
What?
looking it up.
I'm looking at it. Wait, I'm actually looking at it right now.
There it is. The
actually.
light just boom. So do you
Wait, so Chico.
oh go ahead.
Oh yeah.
What?
Um, so like we didn't ask you this yet, but what's like one of your favorite memories from like the time where
Oh.
we were all together?
Yeah. That's a good
Actually,
question.
I think about that like many times, like, and there's a good memory like a bowling, yukata day,
Mm-hmm.
and rock climbing. But
Oh yeah.
Oh
actually,
yeah.
but actually the most memorable one is just meeting up at the campus and then
Mhm.
talking through nothing and then just chilling. That is the most memorable one. I always enjoyed it that moment.
Mm.
Those are always fun. That is true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really though? That's no, I'm kidding.
I love all the memories, especially
Mhm.
because that is really fun.
Yukata Day,
Yeah,
we
you
spent
got
all
the
day
day was.
together.
Yeah.
I think there's
Yeah.
a
It was really fun.
there's a video
Wait,
of
Chico, do you
you
remember
holding.
when Mustafa fell?
What?
You remember when?
What?
You remember when Mustafa fell down?
Nick, did you just fall?
Oh, I
Nick,
remember
did you?
No, but I got this right here.
that. The stairs. Oh.
I got this right here.
I thought he fell. Yeah, remember when I fell down the stairs when during Yukata
Yeah,
Day?
I remember at the stairs, and then I forgot that you broke the screen of the phone,
Yeah, the protector.
but yeah, and when I listen you guys a podcast, oh yeah, that was happened. I just remember you fall down.
Yeah, that was it was a pretty scary drop,
It
guys.
was so slippery.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
actually, I fell up the
amazing.
stairs a few times recently too. Stairs are so dangerous.
How do you fall
dude.
up the stairs?
In my house? They're dangerous.
Yo.
Twice. And actually, my dad fell down the stairs yesterday or
Oh
yesterday.
my gosh. You
Yeah.
guys gotta like.
It runs in the family, bro.
Konjatta. Konjatta.
Be careful with the stairs.
Yeah.
So I had another moment. So this is like first couple of days of April. Like I was meeting with some German friends who who had just flown into Japan. First time I meet them. I've known them for like a couple years now. First time we met in person. We're walking down like Ginza on some we're walking down some alleyway, like the side streets basically. And we're three of us walking. I'm like to the side next to the building. And okay, I gotta kinda like recreate this because it was bro. It wasn't it wasn't like a drop, but like in the moment it was really scary. So what had happened was I'm walking on like the sidewalk. I got my friend to the left and the other one to the farther left. And the building to my right. And it's like kind of like road and sidewalk. I'm walking. There's a garage entrance to my right. I'm like, okay, cool. There's gonna be a drop coming. And like I didn't realize how big the drop was. And I'm like, I'm not looking straight, I'm looking over to the left at my friend. And so I went over to step down because the sidewalk ended. And I don't know why I thought it was a small drop. It was like a big like 2-3 foot drop. And so I'm looking over at my friend, and next thing you know, my head goes from like up here to like I'm just like boom. And dude, it felt like I felt like I was free falling for a second. It was kind of scary.
Oh my
I
god.
just
Bro.
I instantly just like went from like here just boom, like completely like free fall for a second.
Oh my god,
They were
that's
like
scary.
"Whoa, are you good? Are you good?" I'm like, Yeah, yeah." It was a scary drop. Like we were mid conversation, and then we all just went silent as soon as I like stepped down.
It was so scared, and I'm so angry, but it's pretty funny.
It was so
bro.
funny.
In the moment, it was pretty.
It's like when you're driving and like you get into like a close call or whatever, and you're playing music and you have to turn it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same feeling. Same feeling.
Wait, can you guys guess how many miles I am over my oil change? You'll never guess.
No.
1,000.
You'll never guess.
1,000.
Nope.
More?
Higher.
Your car's gonna die. My brother did that, and his car died the other day.
Nah, I'm good, bro. Getting one on Wednesday.
No.
3,000.
3?
Wait.
It's
When did you have to change it?
kilometer.
I get synthetic oil, so it should be 10,000, but they put on the sticker 5,000 so they can milk more money from me.
Oh, so you're good. You got 2 more thousand miles.
No,
bro.
but they want it. The car is acting funny. So maybe,
Bruh.
I'm getting it on Wednesday.
That's your sign.
He's like,
That's
I'm
your
okay.
sign.
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
But the car is about to die.
I'm okay till Wednesday. Then I'm really okay.
So 3,000 miles is 4.8
I can't
kilometers.
do math anymore.
4,800 kilometers.
400,
4,800.
4,000?
Yonsen.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
What?
4,820
800
kilometers.
meters.
What?
No.
Yeah. That's how much he's over. Okay, wait. So
That is almost Japan.
No, no, it's not. No, it's
No, it's
not.
not.
Wait, actually, hold on. Let's search up. I want to search up how long Japan.
That's
What's
like maybe how long Hokkaido is,
what's
yo.
the average in Japan? I mean, how long is Japan?
I guess 2000. I know, I know, 2000.
No way.
I get 2000 and then 2000 and then total 4000
What?
kilometers.
Oh
Long?
wow! Oh wow! Japanese
What is
archipelago
it?
stretches roughly 2,360 miles from its northernmost point, Hokkaido, to its southernmost, the Ryukyu Islands. Yo, Nick, you're cooked, man.
Damn. Yeah, I might get on that though. I have an appointment for Wednesday.
Longest distance, northeast to southwest, extends about 1,900 miles from the Sea of Okhotsk, Okhotsk to the East China Sea. Yeah, Nick, 3,000 kilometers. Over that in miles.
Oh yeah, good.
Good. All right, so Chico, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you work?
Yeah, I work.
So how is working as a college student in Japan? Like the
Um,
work-life balance.
Work-life balance. Um, like the last year, it was busy with the study, but not much like now. So I work like twice or three times in a week at
Mhm.
the midnight for at the izakaya. Yeah, that is it's not that hard to keep the balance. Just study and then go work. But now it's really busy, so I just work once in a week for 2 hours. So just depends on how much work is really hard. I just choose how much hour or day I work.
Mhm.
So I
But
guess
you're
it's
not
fine.
working. You're not working at the izakaya still, right?
Yeah, I quit.
Yeah.
Just like last year, you guys are on the campus. Yeah, I told you guys, oh, I just quit.
Hmm.
I don't remember
Yeah.
that. I'm getting old.
Yeah. What?
I'm getting old.
Yeah, you're a full-time worker.
I'm a full-time
Cool, man.
worker, unfortunately.
But there's a many difference between the US part-time job and Japanese full-time job. Like there's a tipping culture in Japan, and then there's a keigo in Japan, and then there's a really strict rule about the looks. I guess depends on the what work you choose, but it's really strict.
Yeah, I call my boss by his first name.
What?
Dude, I'm like cuz so in my old job which I just work on the weekends now, my like supervisor, I just call him by his name and it's like I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" Like, "Oh, like excuse
Yo,
me."
what's
But
up? That's
like
crazy.
What?
like it's bro, we're chill like that. We're chill like that. We've had some deep talks, you know. But now in my new job, I feel like I should say sir. So I saw him yesterday and I went to say sir and I was like, "Yo, what's up, Jay?" And then it was just like he's like,
Whoa.
"Yo." It's like, "Hey, how you doing, man?" I'm like, "I'm doing good." So
Nice.
I'm just like that. I like to have like a first name basis with everybody. Just force it down their throat whether they like it or not.
No, I've actually recently I've experienced that. Like, I don't think anybody really cares to be formal in like a job scenario that much anymore. If it's
Yeah.
not like you're not making like $1 bajillion, it doesn't really matter. And even
Unless
still, I don't think people care that much
unless he's a
here.
CEO, yeah. And it's also it comes with like intent and like tone and everything,
I
like
mean,
attitude.
unless you're in a meeting or something, but like
That
Oh
makes
yeah,
if it's
yeah.
sense
just
though.
like your coworker, then it's like
Yeah.
what's up?
But at the
Yeah.
climbing gym, I met the CEO of the whole company, and he was just like, "Yo, what's up, bro?" And I was like, "Hey, I haven't met you before. Who are you?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm the CEO of the company." I'm like, "Oh, what's up? Cool. Nice to meet you. I'm Nick." He's like, "You been liking it?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's good, bro. It's good." And I dropped the word "bro" maybe like 5 times in the
Oh my god.
conversation. But I mean, climbing gym is a whole nother world.
Yeah.
Those people are just too chill. And actually, I'm thinking about when
Yo,
I get back to,
the
I'm coming
light.
back to Japan. Yo, chill out. I'm looking up something right now. When I come back to Japan in January, I'm gonna probably work in at B Pump.
Yes,
Hopefully,
sir.
that's what I'm gonna
Whoa.
plan on for Baito. Because with
Goodbye,
language
though.
Yeah.
school, you have to have 90% attendance rate or higher. So like you actually have to attend. So I
Do
can't skip
they
that.
give you a free membership at
Probably,
BPump?
probably.
Probably.
That'd be chill.
That'd be cool.
And you can get some guest passes for us.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. So when we visit,
Dude, I let so many people in the climbing gym here every day.
dude, that'd be so cool. Like, cause you went
No,
from
not really.
climbing to B pump like almost 3-4 times a week to going to work there. That'd be pretty
That
cool.
would be cool
That would be pretty.
because I can't climb that much anymore. So I
Well,
would rather work there.
you will be able to soon enough if you actually rest.
Mm,
Why would
We'll
you,
see.
yeah,
bro? He
you gotta
breaks his
rest.
right arm. He climbs on his right arm. Like, bro,
No, I didn't break it, but yeah, there's no
you get my
climbing going on soon.
point.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like when you work in Japan, just say "otsukaresama desu,
お疲れ様
otsukaresama
で
desu."
す。
Gotta-sama.
お疲れ様です。お疲れ様です。
With the boys.
Okay, so I have one finale question. This is gonna be like a general question. So you studied abroad. You met a bunch of international students.
Yeah.
Why? So why would you recommend Japanese people to like
Mm.
one meet international students and two to like study abroad? Like you went to Canada. Why would you recommend somebody? Hey, you should go study abroad in here.
Like studying abroad, like for Japanese, like in Japan, Japanese people are really majority. And then, before I go to the study abroad, I didn't realize that my identity as a Japanese. Like I didn't even recognize, oh, I'm Japanese. Like I know I'm Japanese, but like you know
Mm,
what I'm saying? Like when I go to outside of Japan, I realize I'm like minority some part, and I realize I don't know much about Japan, like a Japanese culture or history. So like when I come back to Japan, everything was changed. Like in Japan, it's one of my background, I realized that is a really big things about studying abroad. So I would say like if some Japanese people are like thinking about studying abroad, go and then please go and then feel you're Japanese and then please realize your identity. We cannot realize in here. That is, I guess, big things. I guess it's really difficult to explain it. Is that a correct?
Yeah, yeah.
did you feel like, so since you were like a minority, you like, did you feel more proud of being Japanese?
Yeah, I'm so proud to be Japanese. Of course, I really love other culture other than Japanese culture, but
Hmm.
as one of like Japan and Japanese are really big part of me, I realize, and I'm so
Mm,
proud of it. Yeah, after I
nice.
came back from Canada, I really go to many places to study Japan. Like I go to the history museum and then I
Mm,
suddenly decide to go Hiroshima to go atomic bomb dome. I want to
mhm,
know the history. And then also I went to Yose, like rakugo stuff, like Japanese old culture.
mhm,
And then I try to understand what Japan is, that the part I didn't notice or realize before I go to Canada.
mm. That's really interesting. Like,
Yeah.
mhm,
Because you like while you're in Japan, it's really just all you see. Obviously, that's the case. But once
yeah,
you step out, it's not like you're only experiencing Canadian culture. You're like, whoa, like you got the whole world in front of you. You got people from everywhere
Yeah,
coming
it's
in, and it makes you
yeah,
question everything. Like it makes you like, oh, like there's people from here. There's this is their culture. This how they're
mhm,
different
yeah,
from me. This how they're similar to me. Um, That's a
Yeah,
good
and then
answer.
also I went to the Montreal, which is the official language is not only English, also the French. And then like for a long time I studied in English. I study English, so I can understand English like partly. So like put myself in Montreal is really shocked moment that I have no idea about French, so in the train or bus, there the announce is all French, and then I have no idea
Mm,
the announce said. That is so surprised. Oh, there is a many language other than Japanese and English, and then people are using that.
mm,
So I thought Japanese is also one of the language that people use, but just it's just one of the language, I thought. So like I want to know the Japanese like as a language, and I want to know the history, and then also I want to compare with other languages or culture. It's
mm.
really deep, I realize. Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
So short. In short, study abroad if you have the ability to
Yes.
go for it.
Please
Um,
go.
Yeah.
Please go.
Yeah.
if there
Yeah.
is nothing within reason, if there's nothing holding you back besides fear, uncertainty, just something
It's
like
gonna
that.
be like you're gonna be nervous, but like
Yeah,
you just gotta send it.
you gotta
And
just
you're
go.
gonna meet a bunch of people and look at this, like we're talking
Yeah,
on a
that's
on a call and we literally
we
like
met.
we
We
already
met
said
over a
how we
year
met,
ago.
but like that was like yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
And
actually, the reason
it's
why
crazy to
I
think
decided
about.
to study abroad is because of you guys. I saw you guys' experiences and then how feel you guys in Japan. So I
Mm.
thought, oh, I have to like I always wanted to study abroad, but I decided that moment, oh, I need it. I when if I wanted to
Mm.
study abroad, I should experience it.
so you
So
ate
I
the
decided.
cockroach breakfast because of us.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
do not.
because of you
Oh my
guys.
gosh. If you see a cockroach, leave. Just like
Yeah,
don't wait. Just get out of there.
the fact that you thought it's part of the culture is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I took our culture.
That's
What kind
crazy.
of culture has cockroaches as breakfast? Honestly, probably some.
Yeah.
Nick is searching it up right
I'm looking at
now.
What are you
Oh,
searching?
that's
Cockroaches?
so funny.
Yo, Nick, you're so. But yeah, no, like it's realistically, if there's nothing holding you back, like finances and stuff like that, it's just literally just fear, uncertainty. Just go for it. On the other side of
Mhm.
fear is a whole new world that will literally change you as a person. When you are scared, when you are the most scared to do something, that is when you should do it. Um, and if you have the mindset of you're not the only one going with the same exact like thought process. I went in there,
Yeah.
I didn't even feel scared at all. I was just like, I'm excited. I'm ready to like meet people. I'm ready to do stuff. I pushed myself to be extroverted. Everybody who's also going to study abroad is thinking and feeling almost the same exact as you are. Why? Because they're also
Mhm.
all new. This also their first time studying
Yeah.
abroad. Some people might know Japanese better than you, might know the language better than you, might know it worse than you do. Some people might be more introverted or extroverted than you are. But at the end of the day, everybody's going, especially if you're going to a dorm like how we did, where it's international students, you're going to have people going for the same reasons, having the same feelings. And once you meet those people, you're going to be like, you know what? It's really not as scary as I thought it will be,
Yeah.
you know? Um,
Yeah.
And
and you
like
won't even think
for
twice
me,
about
I
it.
always thought, yeah, for me, like basically all like whatever you just said, like that's exactly how I felt.
Yeah.
And like I was like scared that I wouldn't make friends. And that was like my biggest like fear. But that was like solved within like literally a day, which is crazy. So if you are going to study abroad, like you will make friends as long as you get out of your room and like
Mm.
try a little bit.
it would, it
If
would,
you try a little bit, Yeah.
it would be effortless. Like you can make friends effortlessly, but you have to like actually be present. You can't just
Yeah.
your
You have to skip class all the time.
nobody's gonna come knocking at your door, but
Mhm.
if your door is open and you're just chilling there, people will come in. That's just a metaphor. Not don't leave your dorm room like your your dorm room
No,
is
but I
open.
remember at the last couple of weeks when everybody was in your room, help
Oh
you
yeah,
unpack.
dude. I had
Everybody did come in your room.
people were taking all my clothes on and off, and like I mean putting them in the bag and stuff, and like it was just a bunch of like I had a bunch of different men in my room. So it was fun. It was fun. But yeah, like realistically, it's you gotta just you know just go for it. You know,
Mhm.
and that
Yeah.
goes with anything really. Not if you're just studying abroad. Just if you have something that you put your mind to, and you're like scared or you have a fear of uncertainty, you don't know what's gonna happen, just go for it. Worst gonna happen is you're gonna be back to the same exact spot. That's all it's gonna be. You're not gonna have any other it's a win-win regardless. You're gonna be in the same spot. If you
Yeah.
try,
You won't
you might
regret. You
succeed,
won't regret it. Yeah.
or you might fail and you go back to, the starting point. You were at
Yeah,
the
it's
starting
non
point from the
total.
beginning, exactly. So we that was our talk for the day. You guys have I don't have anything else myself to add or have any
Mm,
questions either. I can go
I
on
don't know.
forever to be
I think.
honest.
Yeah.
There's so much to
I
talk
mean, we could
about.
stretch. We could talk about a bunch of stuff, but I think
Yeah.
I I don't really have any more questions. We'll probably have you on again sometime in the future
Yeah. Once we get the studio.
once we get the studio.
Yes, sir. Three dudes,
When I
one
buy
mic.
my Akia, I'll make a shed and that'll be the studio.
Yes, sir. Three dudes, one mic in Japan.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thank you for joining us today, Chico. Hopefully we didn't take up too
Yeah.
much of your precious studying time.
Thank you
It's
so
Um
much.
fine. It's fine. I'm really honored to be the first guest of this podcast.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for being the first guest. Hopefully this won't be the last time we have a guest. We do plan to bring in a couple more people who are either study abroad students or
Yeah.
international Japanese locals who also studied abroad or just
Mm.
share experiences and also share more about
Mhm.
our time there because while they are guests, they're also our friends who we spent time and made connections with. So um, there'll be more of this, and we hope you guys enjoyed something like this. Um, and yeah, been fun. Thank you
Cool.
again, Chico.
Thank
Uh,
you, Chico.
yeah, woo! We will see you guys again next week. Hopefully, we keep on following this little once a week schedule. Um, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you guys again very, very soon. Bye
Bye.
bye. Oscar.
What's
Got
good?
it.
What's good?